buzz over the last few weeks about strange sounds being heard in the atmosphere. People around the world and here at home have reported hearing some bizarre noises.
Tonight, investigators are trying to solve a bizarre mystery in Flagler County.
It seems we all have one eye on the sky these days. The mysterious noises that have been occurring worldwide still have geologists and meteorologists baffled as to what could be causing these eerie sounds. I'm joined by world-acclaimed quantum physicist Dean Underwood, who claims to have all the answers. Mr. Underwood, you have made some startling claims to us. Please tell our viewers why you were so eager to meet with us.
There's only a few people who will understand what I'm about to say, and it's to those that I speak, who carry the burden. We have been infiltrated by a global organization funded by a network of international criminals. The horn sound people are reporting across the globe has nothing to do with atmospheric pressure or tectonic plates. They're testing.
Well, one thing we don't do is fuel conspiracies.
They have infiltrated themselves at the highest levels of power. They are everywhere and nowhere.
Would you say that you've adapted well to retired life?
I'm not a celebrity. My pension doesn't depend on popularity. I've been a scientist for over 30 years. And I regret my entire involvement with the global experiment. They're using my theories and tampering with powers beyond our understanding.
Mr. Underwood, you must accept that to go on record with allegations of secret global experiments without any evidence puts your claims at nothing but fiction. Why should we listen to you?
You don't have to listen to me. My being here will draw them out. Then you'll know. I just hope it's not too late.
Daddy, will the sky noise ever go away?
I'm sure it will, Timothy.
Is the sky sick?
Maybe, but if it is, there are special scientists who will make it better.
If I was a scientist, I would build a special talking machine to talk to the sky.
You would talk to the sky?
Yes, and I would ask why it's not feeling well and make it better.
See how clever you are? I bet no scientist in the world has thought of that.
The noise scares me.
Well, think of it this way. When you've eaten too much and your stomach rumbles, you burp and feel better, right? Maybe this is the Earth's way of burping, then it will feel better.
But what does the Earth eat?
Too smart for me. I'm not sure, Tim.
I bet you could find out what's wrong if you really wanted to.
What I want is for you to go to sleep, so you will grow up big and strong.
Maybe the noise is the Earth snoring like you do, Daddy.
Exactly, and that's nothing to be scared of, is it?
No.
It's actually quite funny, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, come on. Time for sleep. It's past your bedtime.
Night-night, Daddy.
Good night, son.
Mrs. Underwood.
You must be my detective.
Condolences.
That's kind of you. But I'm in need of your expertise as a private detective. Not your compassion.
I usually ask my clients what they hope to gain from an investigation.
I was rather hoping that you would channel your skills on investigating why my husband, a celebrated physicist, was killed 2 weeks ago. Not waste time interrogating his widow.
Mrs. Underwood, your case is very unique.
But you agreed to meet me.
You have a lot of media attention on you. You may want to think how this could affect your personal lifestyle should you want to pursue an investigation. From my experience, media causes people to forget facts in place of well-told repetitive stories.
Stories. They told me he committed suicide. Do you know what it's like to have everything you loved and respected be destroyed? Your eyes say you do. I just want to know who killed my husband and why. And the truth may hurt, but I'd rather that than believe a lie.
What if the truth doesn't live in this world?
Then bring me the dead truth. Can you do that?
If I take your case, I'll need his diary, details of relatives, work colleagues, rivals, any medications he was taking, and movements leading up to his death.
There's the information. And there's the motivation. That's double your price. And there'll be another when it's done.
If I take your case,
I'll expect to hear from you.
Should I discover the origin of curiosity, I'm faced with a dilemma. To destroy it would enslave man to a
primal being. Nourish it, and one must accept that mankind's lust for power will manifest all manner of evil into being.
We're at the dawn of misunderstanding. What's my curiosity awoken? Who holds the controlling power? I'm at a loss.
Hello. Have you got the results? Okay, great. I'll see you tomorrow. Usual time and place? Great, thank you.
These are getting few and far between. Good to see you getting back into it.
What did you find?
Look, I know that everyone takes their own time to heal. After 9 months, the grievance counselors... Your scientist, Dean, he was loaded with polonium-210, modified for faster organ decay. Some piece of work.
Who would use it?
Now that's where it gets tricky. Assassins all over the world transport this stuff. It can go through airport security completely undetected, and no, I can't get my hands on any. I saw that. That was a laugh.
I didn't laugh.
Okay, a smirk then.
Besides, you're incorrect. Polonium-210 is only poisonous in the bloodstream.
Very good. So, you're not thinking suicide? More foul play?
His widow doesn't think suicide is an option. It'd be a hell of a hoax. Spill your guts on television about secret experiments and then kill yourself hours later for what?
Murder then. But why risk contamination from the radiation? Why not just take him out clean?
It takes a few hours for this stuff to show any symptoms. Could have been infected in broad daylight from a simple scratch. But then it's too late. The assassin is long gone. The only problem for the assassin is it's easy to trace the source of the radiation. So, either the killer didn't know what it was, or...
What is it?
Something about this one.
What?
Not sure. Will your team be able to pick up traces of this in the area?
We'll try our best. I assume you're funding this, so the pay better be good.
Pay's good.
Good. Let me know if you need anything else.
I owe you.
Dr. Hartnell, my name is Jack Gallant. I'm not from the press. I'd like to talk to you about Dean Underwood.
Nothing more to say to you.
Excuse me, Doctor. I've seen your signature on the toxicology report. Radiation poisoning is a little different from what his widow was told. Now I'm on your side. All I need is the truth.
Why are you pursuing this?
I'm a private detective. My client has a right to know.
Ah, noble man.
Like you, Doctor. You have my discretion. All I need is the truth.
Gallant, you say your name is?
Yes.
I don't expect you to remember me, but I treated your wife when they brought her in that night after the accident. I'm truly sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm sure you and your team did all you could, but I'm trying to help you now. You risk being accused of falsifying documents pertaining to Dean Underwood's death. Now, I'm sure this is not a case of incompetence. I need the truth, and I need it now.
We can't talk about this. Not here. Look, under normal circumstances, I would be prosecuted for divulging patient information.
But these aren't normal circumstances, are they?
Far from it. We can't talk here anyway. There's an abandoned prison 2 miles away.
I know it.
Meet me in the complex. 10 minutes. In my entire professional career, I've never been asked to do anything of this nature. It goes against my whole belief in the medical profession. Look, Dean Underwood died of a massive organ failure. This much is true. But it was due to a severe infection caused by radiation. We got the lab results after he passed away. Polonium-210. I issued the death certificate and his body was then moved into isolation in the hospital mortuary, awaiting collection by special quarantine. That was the end of it. Then they came.
When?
Within hours, 4 of them.
Do they have any identification?
Oh, yes. With great pride, they announced themselves as a Defence Safety Authority. They said that they were dealing with some kind of national security threat and that we had to comply without hesitation. They made us hand over all of our documentation pertaining to Dean Underwood. The cause of death was then changed to a cerebral edema, a swelling of the brain. And they were threatened to comply with that and told that we shouldn't discuss the details of this case with the media. Authority and threats are persuasive medicine, Mr. Gallant. My staff are doctors, not soldiers.
I understand. Did Dean say anything before he died? Any indication his life was being targeted?
In the few hours that we were treating Mr. Underwood, he requested a laptop, and he told me that I would know what to do with the information on there.
You still have it? What's on it?
I haven't looked. Perhaps you're more equipped to deal with it than I. Just be careful. Those men seem to be more like mercenaries than enforcers of the law.
Thank you, Doctor.
Police! Emergency! Shots fired! Confirmed headshot wound! Armed man at large. Location: Blunderston Prison, East Wing. Shots fired from building towards west. Name of victim: Dr. Robert Hartnell. My name is Jack Gallant. I'm a private detective. Emergency response. Pursuit of suspect.
Not the smartest idea.
I'm armed! Police are on their way! Down the floor! Hands behind your head! Face down! Get down now!
Must have taken long to search everything.
Which you shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Do you know how dangerous that was?
I can handle myself.
Yes. I'm well aware you can handle yourself, but you're a PD, not a vigilante. This is a criminal investigation.
It's directly linked to the murder of Dean Underwood.
Dean Underwood's death was declared as a suicide. Now, you know I can't say any more about this. You pursued a murder suspect tonight. You can't do that.
What was I supposed to do? Give him money for a taxi and wave goodbye?
If you wanted to join the Met, you should have taken the offer when you had the chance. With your military background, you would have taken to it like a duck to water. You wanted to go private. I respect that. You can't expect us to share information with you or provide a resource to you.
Say it.
Citizen. How are you coping?
I need a laptop.
Well, it's nice to see you too. Top zipper.
Michelle Greaves, Paige Hunter, Tanner Gibson, Cabe Zatter, Magnus Valder, Lucas Drayton, and Jack Gallant.
Jack, how does he know your name?
Beware. You are among the first of many. Their aim is control. They have the power to change. Protect your thoughts. Don't let them open the portal. Much danger.
Are you as freaked out as I am right now?
I need my car. First thing tomorrow morning, I bring Mrs. Underwood a visit. Let's go.
Hello?
Mrs. Underwood, I need to urgently speak to you about Dean.
Is something wrong?
It's important. May I come in?
Yes. Sit, please.
Mrs. Underwood, did someone tell you to hire me?
Hire you?
To investigate Dean. It seems your late husband knew of me. He left a video message with my name on it.
I beg your pardon, but I've only been married once. And I've no idea what you're talking about. Who are you?
What? My name is Jack Gallant. We met 2 days ago regarding the death of your husband.
How dare you? I want you to leave immediately. I've no idea who you are or what kind of practical joke you're playing, but I want you to leave right away, before I call the police. Dean? Dean?
Your husband died almost 3 weeks ago.
What's wrong? Jack, what are you doing here?
Who is he?
How did you find this address? It's nothing, dear. It's work-related. It's okay. I'll sort it.
What is this?
Yeah, this is an emergency call. I have a participant at my personal address. I'm requesting immediate assistance. I'm requesting
Who are you calling?
security. I suggest you leave us alone.
Home security?
Private security from the facility.
What facility?
Gora House, a research centre.
What kind of research center offers private security as a job benefit?
The type of research that deals with mind manipulation to stop people like you from harassing people like me.
I wasn't convinced in talking to a ghost. I'd say you were insane. Manipulation? What, you mean mind control on who? Me?
You shouldn't know too much.
What do you know that's worth faking your death for?
What's he talking about?
They killed me.
How do you know me?
There are forces too powerful for you to comprehend.
No,
Leave it alone! Let him go!
All right. We were attempting to alter human thought frequencies. But the experiment grew into something much more. We stumbled on a frequency that can create reality. And now it's being tested.
Create reality?
One dimension. Endless possibilities. If the frequency of reality can be tampered with, anything we know to be true can be changed.
So you changed my mind frequency to make me believe you were dead?
No, you've got it backwards. We weren't sure how it would affect the participants.
Participants?
You volunteered for this experiment, along with many others. The scientists were forced to do this research. We had no choice.
How many?
I've no idea.
How many?
This was a global experiment. I was responsible for 7. You resisted the conditioning. Your mind was strong. I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
For what?
They needed mentally sensitive participants for the mind to become more susceptible to reality. They thought your family would make it easier.
Family?
Well, victims like you are, Jack. We were never supposed to meet. Please, you must leave now.
What have you done to my son? To my wife?
I didn't know what they were going to do. I didn't know.
What have you done?
Leave him alone!
They killed them. It was them. They did it. We had no choice.
No choice?
They thought your family would make it easier. They killed you. Type of research that deals with mind manipulation.
Stories. They told me he committed suicide.
Dean Underwood's death was declared as a suicide.
Forces too powerful for you to comprehend.
But I'm in need of your expertise as a private detective.
Look, Dean Underwood died due to a severe infection caused by radiation.
He was loaded with polonium-210.
Polonium-210.
Some piece of wood.
They said that they were dealing with some kind of national security threat.
You volunteered for this experiment, along with many others.
Assassins all over the world transport this stuff.
Scientists were forced to do this research.
I bet you could find out what's wrong if you really wanted.
And the truth may hurt, but I'd rather that than believe a lie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jack.
Research facility.
My name's Paige. I know you have no reason to trust me, but you're in danger. There are people coming for you. We can keep you safe.
What?
From what's inside your head, Jack, I am Caleb. We are freedom fighters. Now, Mr. Glen, what do you say we have a little chat, like civilized people? You, Jack, are caught in the crosshairs of a secret international organization. An organization that will stop at nothing to catch you. Why? Because they want to experiment on your mind in order that they can gain control of alternative realities to this one. And when they do, there won't be anything left of your mind. I strongly advise you not to underestimate their resolve or their intentions. These people are determined to gain the ability to change the world as we know it, and not for the better.
Thanks for clearing that up. What exactly are they?
The Ministry of Beyond Science. They're a secret organization doing all they can to manifest what is arguably the greatest sovereignty the world has ever known.
What does this ministry have to do with me?
When the frequency works as they want it to, we will be their unwilling servants.
Slaves? To do what?
They need us to act as conduits to other realities.
And this frequency?
You're aware of the harp sound in the sky?
Of course.
It's known as the Great Experiment. Professor Dean Underwood and his team developed a way of changing the energy vibrations of this universe. And our reality as we know it. Every time that harp sound is heard, something that's never existed before becomes part of our reality. And we are the guinea pigs.
Changing reality? If everything changes, then how do we remember?
Because, Jack, we are the experiment. A few years ago, you participated in some parapsychology research? Part of the Global Mind Project?
That was a 2-week investigation that was cancelled.
No. That was your inception. The research is still going on. Your release was not the end, it was just the beginning.
You have a microchip inside your head.
Microchip?
Can you tell me the intentions of criminals or world leaders? The military? It's impossible, right?
Telepathy?
Take it further.
Precognition?
Control. Precog implies an awareness of something that has already happened. But designing a future, that is power.
It's an appealing thought for the power hungry.
Your understanding of this world is based solely on what you've observed. The laws of nature, gravity, time passing, chemical reactions, and the human desire to control it all. Imagine a world where everything could be constructed simply by the power of a thought. Manifest the finest details in here and instantly see the realities out there.
This is insane. I don't know if you're delusional, crazy, or...
You can believe us now, we'll learn it soon. But unfortunately, the ministry are coming for you now.
Well, it would explain why Dean Underwood is still alive.
Does he not?
He died a few weeks ago. And seems to have just magically risen from his ashes. He told me about this research facility.
The research facility is the ministry. And he did die. In another reality. Now, the frequency has changed things. The chip in your head. It stores the memories of how things used to be. That's why you remember a different past. When we change realities, everyone on the planet instantly remembers living a different past, and everything in the world has changed to match it. So who would know? It's like their past never happened.
We're trying to find everyone like us. When a participant is awakened to the knowledge like you were, it sends alarm bells to the ministry. And that's when they come for us. They want all of us, Jack. That's why we must fight together.
This is insane. I don't know what to think. I need to be by myself.
Look, they'll find you.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Be careful, Jack. There are invisible people in this world.
What are you trying to achieve?
Stop those who want to destroy the world from destroying it.
Oh, good luck with that.
Jack, we don't have time for this. Yesterday is just a memory. Tomorrow is still a dream.
And now is the time to act and protect Gaia.
Welcome to the Ministry of Beyond Science. I'm glad you're here, Jack. You were a difficult one to predict.
They were searching for me.
Yes, and the rest of the team.
Team?
No doubt you've been contacted by another organization asking the same things as our...
No.
Really? What if I told you there was a big secret on our little planet? A secret world within worlds, to which you are completely oblivious.
Talking in riddles might get you laid. But I don't know, Paige. What do you want me for?
We want you to be part of our special family here, all working towards the same goal.
That is?
Order and control, and maybe a few tweaks to the current way of things.
Have your organization killed Dr. Hartnell and Dean Underwood?
Of course. In a previous version of this world, we would do the same to anyone, including you, if we felt you were choosing the wrong path. But Jack, I'm here to make sure you don't choose the wrong path. I will guide you. Tell me, Jack, without fear, would you know right from wrong? All these ideas can change.
Did you do it? Did you kill my family?
Oh, if it will make you sleep better at night, then yes, I killed your family. They screamed and begged for mercy, which naturally I didn't deliver, because we wanted to reach this intersection of understanding.
No!
We're offering you all the power and control in the world, Jack. All this can be yours, and I can promise you, you won't get a better offer than that. Now, would you like to become part of our special family? I will tell you one small thing I want changed. And you, with the other collective minds, will join your frequency to this planet and change them as I see fit.
It's funny, how are you gonna go to heaven?
Why do you think I'm going to heaven?
Because I'm gonna beat the hell out of you!
It's a shame you feel that way, Jack. Does this make you more controllable?